Hi, everyone. Welcome to Adding It All Up with Sarah Walker. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so I wanted to start my debt journey over again, and I'm going to explain to you why. Ugh, so November, guys. I feel like the guy in, what is that movie? Macaulay Culkin. Yeah, pretty much did that whole entire thing after we got done with November. Um, mm, Not a good girl. Did not even want to come on here, to be honest with you. But I'm holding myself accountable. What I did realize is that it is mindset. So I know I preach about mindset all the time and how important it is. And man, did I fall off the cuckoo's nest. Seriously. Cuckoo, cuckoo. I am going to set up my debt journey so that you guys can know where I stand. At this point, I don't even know, to be honest with you. Um, hmm. Yeah, slippery slope, guys. Victoria's Secret's got my money again. Um, but true story, I ran out of underwear. Oh, yeah, we had to throw a lot of them away. Um, so I was going through this phase and I started like cleaning stuff out, and then I realized I cleaned a little too much of it out. Um, so I had to go get some things, and instead of using my card, of course, I used my Victoria's Secrets card because I'm just so used to using it. And then I didn't pay it all off, and yeah, November blew the big one. It's not pretty. So all the progress I made in October, which I was super stoked about, got all reversed in November. So I will come to you with a new updated debt total come the end of November. And I'm just throwing this out here today because this is being recorded November 30th. So it'll go up December 1st. I'm actually going to start a debt diet, and I'm actually starting a 30-day challenge. So I'm going to be doing a couple of videos here and there, but you guys overwhelmingly told me that you really want to talk about debt. Let's talk about debt, baby. Let's talk about you and me. So, mindset. Let's go here because this is the first month in my 47 years that I finally figured out it's all about here. And I always thought that was a cliche, and I used to think people were just like full of it. But truly, that is where it sits. So, how you actually think of your debt actually does come from people in your life, like your parents, your parental people, your spouse, how you thought, how you were taught about debt, how you were taught about what debt did, about money, your money mindset, which this last month I've been doing a lot of work on because I went off the deep end at the beginning of the month and realized it halfway through the month that I was not in a good place mentally or in, but basically everything was falling apart. So I went to what I felt was my comfort zone. I shop. So I didn't realize it until like a week later where the remorse started setting in, like the buyer's remorse. And then I realized I was shopping because I was upset, depressed, and just completely stressed out. So when I get super stressed out, I shop. So that's what happened. And I didn't buy good things like assets, guys. I bought crappy things like chairs and home furnishings and home goods and TJ Maxx. And, you know, I convinced myself I was saving money, but how are you saving money if you're buying more stuff? And I was going to say the other word because that's pretty much what it was. So I have since redecorated a couple of things in my house because, I just had to, even though I didn't have to do any of that. I do have a nice sitting area now, but that doesn't really help me, right? Because I put an extra $1,000 on my credit card. But I do love the area that I did redo, and maybe I'll show you which I'm going to call my November. Holy crap! What the hell were you thinking? Maybe I'll shoot a picture of it and put it up on my Instagram page. Like, this was the November crapola. So, other than that, this is just really a debt confession for myself. I don't really care if anyone else sees this at this point. I am going to start talking about debt. I'm going to do a debt diet, but in order to do that, there's a couple of things that we need to do. So I started doing this the last week in November, and then I will kind of walk you through it, which kind of goes hand in hand with the 30 days challenge that I'm doing to like turn my finances around. And then I'm going to start at the beginning of the year a fast. So I'm not just going to a fast. I am going to do a fast for the year. So that is only trips that I'm making are for business, that were business expenses or stuff that I needed to do anyway. That's really driving me crazy because it's like not centered. And then I'm only, as you can tell, I'm kind of sick today. And then there's just a couple of things I'm going to do, but I will be talking about debt, like how to get out of it and what the first step is going to do. So my first step for my 30-day challenge and my first step for my debt diet are pretty hand in hand. So I want you to understand that when I do this debt challenge and when I do the 30-day challenge to redo my finances, it's pretty much going to go hand in hand. But the first one I'm going to talk about is the debt challenge. And part of that is going to be my cafe latte factor. I'm not a big believer in like, oh, well, if you buy Starbucks every day, you're never going to have any money. That's not true. What it is trying to figure out, hey, if I spend let's be honest, guys, it's $7.50 now, right? At Starbucks, it's not $5 anymore. If I spend $7.50 at Starbucks every single day, sometimes people go once, twice, 3 times a day. That money, if you were to invest it and compound it, or if you were to pay off debt with it, would look totally different. I mean, really, it's called the latte factor for a reason. But it's not, sorry, yeah, I know. But it's not just that. So I need you to kind of go with me on this journey to see what we can and can't do. So who's with me? Okay. So all of you that have stayed, thank you so much to the end. Please like, subscribe, come with me along on my debt journey, and let's figure it out. I'm super excited. I know, just in time for the holidays, right? Because I already saved up for that, so I have the money for that, but I'll be putting some of that towards the debt because Mama's cutting Christmas a little bit this year. Okay, all right. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a great week. Bye.